But now I'm kind of feeling like it's a girl again, but I could be totally wrong because with Eloise, for the longest time I thought she was a boy, and then by the end I kind of thought she was a girl, but I don't know. This mother's intuition thing can be right sometimes and can be wrong, so I don't know. Hello everybody, it's Lila and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to sit down and film my 15-week baby update. The day that I'm filming this, I am 15 weeks and 3 days? Let me check. Yes, 15 weeks and 3 days pregnant, so by the time you see this, I will be 15 weeks and 5 days pregnant. Again, I'm filming this in the morning while Eloise is awake. She's currently on the other end of the house reading her books. Probably won't last long, she'll be here soon. So if you hear any noises in the background, any whining or talking or anything, it's her. I hear her coming. And today's video is actually in a collaboration with another YouTuber. Her name is Bethany Fontaine, and I've done a collaboration with her before, but it just so happens that we're pregnant at the same time and we really wanted to do a pregnancy collab. So she is doing her, I want to say 32-week update. I could be wrong, but she's a lot farther in her pregnancy than I am. She's pregnant with a little baby boy. She's another Canadian YouTuber. She lives in BC with her husband and her daughter Brielle, who is 2 years old. She's another motherhood and lifestyle YouTuber. She does day in the life, cook and clean with me videos, updates, all kinds of stuff. So I would love it if you guys would go and check out her update as well after you're done watching mine. And if you've come from Bethany's channel, hello, my name is Delilah. I make motherhood and lifestyle videos here on YouTube. I'm a 22-year-old mom to a 1-year-old little girl. I'm married to my husband and I have another little baby on the way. I upload a vlog every Tuesday and a different video every Saturday. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi! And I would love it if you would join this YouTube family of mine by clicking that subscribe button down below. But anyways, let's get into this. Eloise! Shh. So this is little baby this week, looking very much like a tiny little human. This week the baby is the size of a pear, which is approximately 4 inches and 2.47 ounces. It says your little one is now able to rub its eyes, yawn, and even blink. It can even grasp the umbilical cord. Your baby's hairline is forming and hair is starting to grow on your baby's head. Even the eyelashes and eyebrows are growing. Your baby can also hear sounds now, which is pretty crazy. I think that's the thing that gets me the most this week, is that the baby can actually hear me now. So whenever I'm talking, it's starting to get familiar with my voice. And it knows that I'm its mom, and that's so crazy. She is being very chatty this morning, so there will be lots of background noise. That is my lipstick, yes. Yeah. Alright, so we had a doctor's appointment this week, which I'm going to talk about first. It was my 14-week prenatal checkup. It was actually on my birthday, which is kind of cool. I got to hear the baby's heartbeat on my birthday. So far in this pregnancy, I have gained 5 pounds, which I think is a normal weight gain. My doctor didn't seem concerned about it. She said you're gaining weight and that's good. So I also got the flu shot. Louise, you gotta be quiet. I also got the flu shot at the prenatal appointment just to be safe. I got this with Eloise too when I was pregnant with her. We are entering that winter cold and flu season, so I just want to protect myself as much as I can. So when my doctor was feeling my stomach, she said that my uterus is growing really well. Eloise, honey, hush, please. That's one thing I don't know how to teach her, is how to be quiet. She is a very noisy little girl. So she said my uterus is growing really well, and I asked her if she thought I might be farther along than the ultrasound said I was, like I thought I was, and she said, I mean, possibly, but it's hard to know until the next ultrasound. Eloise, shh. The heartbeat was 155 beats per minute, which I thought this was so cool because the previous checkup, the heartbeat was 173. And at that checkup, when I was pregnant with Eloise, her heartbeat was 170. At my 14-week checkup with Eloise, her heartbeat was 153, I think. And this baby's heartbeat is 155. So their heart rates have been pretty much exactly the same so far, which is really interesting to me. And it makes me wonder if this baby is a girl or if it's just coincidence. I don't know. I really hope you can hear me because she is loud today. Can you read a book? Read your ducky book. Also, when she was checking the heartbeat, she had a hard time finding it because she said the baby was moving around so much, which I thought was really cool, even though I couldn't feel the baby moving. Apparently it is moving a lot, so that's really exciting. I'm still only feeling small flutters, but I'm expecting to feel bigger kicks soon, hopefully. And something else, in the last week or so, I've started to actually feel like this baby is a girl, and that's how I felt at the very beginning. I thought the baby we miscarried was a boy, and I felt like this one is a girl. I don't know why, that's just how I felt. And then I just kind of went into this period of just having no feeling about it at all. But now I'm kind of feeling like it's a girl again, but I could be totally wrong because with Eloise, for the longest time I thought she was a boy, and then by the end I kind of thought she was a girl, but I don't know. This mother's intuition thing can be right sometimes and can be wrong, so I don't know. I just moved her to the other end of the house to buy me a little bit of time so that I can talk normally. Gonna move on to the symptoms now, and symptoms haven't changed very much. They've kind of stayed the same, and I'm not experiencing a ton of symptoms either. I've been sleeping better lately. I think this pregnancy insomnia is just going to be something that's really off and on throughout the entire pregnancy, or at least that's what it's been like so far. Like, I'll have a week of bad sleep, and then I'll have a week of good sleep, and just kind of off and on. She is just yelling her heart out across the house. She's so loud. I don't know what I'm gonna do when this baby comes. Like, how am I supposed to teach her to be quiet? I guess eventually, once she can understand, she'll learn. But I've been very, very gradually feeling better. I mentioned in my last update that from 10 till 12 every single morning I felt like crap. But that's slowly getting better. Some days I still don't feel very good, but some days I'm fine all day long. It's definitely getting better very gradually, which I'm very thankful for. I'm feeling a lot better than I did in the beginning. And the nausea is pretty much all gone. The other day I was feeling a little bit nauseous, but I think part of that was just because I was hungry. I was in that 10 to 12 time zone, and we were driving for a long period of time, so that's probably why I was feeling nauseous. But for the most part, morning sickness is gone. Cravings this week have been very interesting. Like I mentioned in the last update, I crave something one week and then something totally different the next week. And the majority of my cravings seem to be salty, which was very much the same as Eloise. I craved a lot of saltier things, not as many sweet things, which is very interesting because I'm normally a person who loves sweet things. Like, I have the biggest sweet tooth. But I guess when I'm pregnant, I just like saltier things. This week I've been craving roasted cauliflower, which is so random, but I also craved it in the beginning of this pregnancy as well. So I'm gonna be making that for supper. And this one is the weirdest one. I have been craving Chinese food. I hate Chinese food. Like, if I would walk into a Chinese food restaurant, I would not eat anything. And I think it's just because when I was younger, I got sick after eating Chinese food, and ever since then I haven't liked it. But for some reason, I'm craving like a noodle dish with lots of veggies and sauce, and I don't know, for some reason that sounds so good. I don't want like really crappy Chinese food. I want like quality Chinese food. So I think we're gonna go out for supper sometime here soon. We're gonna get some good Chinese food, and hopefully that will cure my craving. Eloise's yelling is just gonna be a background for this video, I guess. I've still been experiencing a lot of discharge. That's something that just happens to me during pregnancy. I get a lot of discharge. I've noticed that some days I have to pee more frequently. I'm not getting up throughout the night to pee yet, but I've definitely noticed during the day I have to go quite frequently. A symptom that has been very interesting the last 2 weeks is very sensitive teeth. In my last pregnancy, I had very sensitive gums, and they would bleed every time I would floss. But this time I've had that gag reflex when I'm brushing my teeth. It's so bad. I gag every time I brush my teeth. But I've also noticed my teeth are getting so sensitive. It's only on my bottom molars, on the fronts of my bottom molars. I haven't noticed it when I'm eating hot or cold foods or anything, but when I brush my teeth, it is so painful. I have to be so careful, like brush my teeth as gently as I possibly can, otherwise I just get this like shooting pain throughout my teeth, and it's hard to explain, and it's kind of strange, but it hurts so bad. One thing that's really exciting that I wanted to mention is that I think My uterus is starting to come up more, and I've noticed it's kind of popped. In the morning when I'm laying in bed is when I really notice it, because by the end of the day I'm quite bloated, so I don't notice it as much. But in the morning when I first wake up and I'm laying on my back, there's this hard lump in my stomach, and you can totally feel where the baby is. And it's really funny because if I'm laying on my side and then I flip to my back, the baby is totally on that one side, and my belly just looks so lopsided in the morning, which is just, I don't know, that's really cool. You can totally tell that there's a baby in there. Alright, so lastly I'm going to show you the belly shot. So this is it with my sweater on, and then here is my belly without a sweater, and I have eaten breakfast this morning. It's almost like 11 o'clock I think right now. So but that is my 15-week belly. Alright, that's everything for today's update. I'm gonna end it now because Eloise is absolutely driving me up a wall. I mean, by now you'd think I would learn my lesson and not film when she's awake, but can you say bye? Alright, if you want to follow me on social media, I'll leave all my links down below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
If I could take you up in boom boom boom, boom boom, tell me I'm the only one that you know. Life could be a dream.